This is a DeFi Crypto Talk production. Welcome to the wild, weird, and occasionally wallet-draining world of crypto, where every meme is a financial strategy, every tweet could be your ticket to the moon, and every expert is one YouTube video away from financial ruin. Here, fortunes are made, lost, and memed about before you can say blockchain. Buckle up. Your wallet may never recover, but at least you'll have great stories for your next ramen dinner. You know the scene. A chat room explodes with rocket emojis. Crypto King 420 is yelling, "Buy the dip," like he's at a Black Friday sale, and you're just trying to figure out if HowDL is a typo, a lifestyle, or a new yoga pose. Meanwhile, your phone vibrates with more FOMO than a millennial at a brunch spot with no Wi-Fi. Suddenly, everyone's an expert. Your barista's giving you latte art in the shape of a Bitcoin logo, your Uber driver's pitching you a new coin called Doge Bucks, and your dog, if he could talk, would probably launch an NFT collection called Barkchain. Even your grandma's asking if she should stake her bingo winnings. The advice? Bro, you gotta get into Floki, Shiba, Elon, Mooncoin, and wait, is that one just called Pepe? At this point, I'm convinced my next investment will be an Inu coin, guaranteed to go to the moon, or at least to the corner store for snacks. It's the future, they say, as a gif of a dog in a spacesuit flies across your screen, followed by a cat launching a rocket and a hamster spinning a crypto wheel. If this is the future, I hope it comes with a user manual and a coupon for therapy. Meanwhile, you're just trying to buy a coffee, but the cashier asks if you want to pay in Dogecoin or exposure. You consider offering a rare Pepe meme as collateral, but decide cash is less embarrassing. Deep down though, a tiny part of you, the little gremlin that dreams of Lambos and private islands, starts listening. Suddenly, you're calculating how many meme coins it takes to buy a gold-plated hot tub shaped like Elon Musk's head. What if I'm one meme coin away from quitting my job and buying a yacht shaped like a Bitcoin? Suddenly, LinkedIn endorsements seem less important than yacht memes. It's the modern gold rush, but instead of pickaxes, we have Discord servers, Reddit threads, and a healthy dose of existential dread. The only thing we're mining is anxiety, and maybe some sweet internet points. The best part? Everyone's suddenly a financial wizard. Even that guy who still uses Internet Explorer. He's got a spreadsheet and a dream. Your favorite influencer is live streaming top 5 altcoins to 100x before lunch. Spoiler, it's always the same 5 coins and none of them are lunch money. The barrier to entry? So low you could trip over it while Googling what is blockchain and accidentally become a crypto thought leader before your coffee's done brewing. All you need is a Twitter account, a profile pic of a cartoon ape, and the confidence of someone who's read 3 headlines about Bitcoin. Bonus points if you can spell decentralized without autocorrect. Suddenly, you're not just a random internet user, you're a thought leader in decentralized finance. Congratulations! Your mom is still confused, but at least now you can explain to her why her Facebook friend request is pending. Ominous pause. Welcome to the crypto prediction graveyard, where dreams go to die and your portfolio goes to haunt you at night. Take my hand, don't worry, it's not a rug pull. Let's tiptoe past the tombstones of failed moonshots and broken Lambos. Here lies Bitcoin to $1 million by Tuesday, beloved by Twitter threads, survived by disappointed group chats. It's a spooky place, like your bank account after buying the top. Ghosts of guaranteed 10x returns float by, whispering, "This time it's different." And here's the grave of early retirement. Cause of death, FOMO and bad timing. Our first stop, the legendary Bitcoin to $100K by New Year's Eve. The prophecy that aged like unrefrigerated milk. Oh, this one's a classic, like reruns of Lost, but with more lost savings. Every analyst armed with charts, graphs, and a dangerous amount of confidence. Every YouTuber broadcasting from their mom's basement, surrounded by LED lights. Every guy with a podcast, because who needs credentials when you have a microphone? All screaming it from the rooftops like crypto town criers with Wi-Fi. They had charts, so many charts you'd think they were planning a moon landing. They had models, none of which predicted their own heartbreak. They had the stock to flow thing that looked like a Jackson Pollock painting after 3 Red Bulls. They were so sure, like a toddler in a Batman costume convinced he can fly. December 31st, 2021 came and went. No moon, just a lot of people eating instant noodles. Bitcoin sat at about $47K. Close enough if you round up to the nearest fantasy. It was like showing up to your own surprise party and realizing you're the only one who brought snacks. Remember John McAfee, the antivirus guy who looked like he coded while skydiving? He said he'd, well, let's just say, thank goodness for plausible deniability. Spoiler alert, it didn't happen. The only thing that got cut was hope. We were all spared that TV moment. Our eyeballs and our appetites are forever grateful. These aren't just small misses. These are Olympic-level, gold medal faceplant fails. Let's zoom in. Grab your popcorn and tinfoil hats on the true prophets of our time, the crypto YouTubers. You know the ones. Faces frozen in shock, eyes bulging like they just saw Bitcoin in the wild, and thumbnails that scream emergency, louder than a toddler with a drum set. Their titles? Bitcoin to $1 million by next Tuesday? Because why not, right? Thumbnails. Eyes wider than their financial advice is sound, surrounded by flames, rockets, and at least 3 red arrows. Mouths agape, as if Satoshi Nakamoto just walked in and handed them a golden ledger. Giant red arrows everywhere, because nothing says trust me, like aggressive clip art. Charts going straight up, just like my anxiety after watching these videos. Big bold title, urgent, Bitcoin to explode, which, coincidentally, is also what my brain does every time I see these predictions. You click because you have the self-control of a cat near a laser pointer. Suddenly, you're staring at a 25-minute video, 12 minutes of which is just the YouTuber asking you to smash that like button. There's always a guy in a hoodie because nothing says financial genius like dressing for a nap. He's chugging an energy drink, fueling up to deliver the hottest takes this side of the blockchain. Not financial advice. Flashes on screen, right before he gives you enough financial advice to make your accountant weep. Instantly, he's telling you to mortgage your house for Dogecoin. Trust me, bro. It's a masterpiece of legal loopholes and pure uncut hopium, served with a side of I called it if anything goes right. These folks are masters of the pivot, faster than a crypto chart on Elon Musk's Twitter feed. One week, all in on Cardano. Next week, Cardano, never heard of her. The Ethereum killer is here. Spoiler, Ethereum is still alive and well, probably sipping a pina colada. It's peer-reviewed, by their cousin probably. The tech is undeniable, which is exactly what I say about my toaster. Roadmaps and white papers everywhere, because nothing says trustworthy, like a PDF with lots of arrows. You feel like you're being let in on the world's biggest secret, until you realize the only secret is how they keep a straight face. Next week, Cardano down 15%. The only thing dropping faster is my faith in YouTube recommendations. Suddenly, Solana hype, because loyalty in crypto lasts about as long as a TikTok trend. Forget Cardano, old news. We're on to the next shiny thing, folks. The real speed is with Solana, and the real whiplash is trying to keep up. Transaction time is insane. Blink and you'll miss your life savings. Loyalty shifts faster than a politician during election season. But hey, at least the memes are consistent. Forget the so-called crypto gurus. This is about real people. Like my cousin Vinny, who thinks blockchain is a new kind of necklace. We all know someone, heck we probably are someone, who mortgaged their dignity for a shot at Shiba Inu Yacht Club. I have a cousin, let's call him Vinny, because his real name is Vinny, and he'd want the credit. Vinny's a great guy, but his financial plan is basically YOLO, but with more dog memes. His investment strategy? If it's trending on Twitter and has a cartoon animal, he's in. Due diligence means checking if the mascot is heckin' cute. During the 2021 bull run, Vinny discovered Dogecoin. He called it the people's coin, mainly because his barber, dentist, and Uber driver all owned some. To Vinny, it was the perfect investment. Why? It had a dog on it. That's it. No further questions, Your Honor. Elon Musk was tweeting about it. Vinny said, "If it's good enough for a billionaire meme lord, it's good enough for me." What more research do you need? If a billionaire tweets a dog emoji, that's basically a Wall Street Journal article. Vinny thought he was on the ground floor of the next Bitcoin. He started practicing his I told you so speech in the mirror. He was already picking out colors for his Tesla. Spoiler, he went with regret red. Vinny bought Dogecoin at its absolute peak. He's got the receipts and the emotional scars. He bought it the day before Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live. The timing? Impeccable. The results? Not so much. Vinny called me, breathless, like he'd just run a marathon. Except the only thing running was his anxiety.
Hassan, I'm all in. I even sold my Beanie Babies.
To the moon, he shouted. The only thing that launched was his stress level. Diamond hands, baby! Which is great, unless your diamond hands are made of jello. Vinny was so excited, he thought he was a genius. Spoiler, his financial advisor is a magic 8-ball. Then, the SNL episode happened. Vinny's dreams went from Lambo to maybe I can afford a bus pass. The price started to tank. Vinny's portfolio did the limbo. How low can you go? Tank. Tank. I called Vinny a week later. The to-the-moon energy was gone. He sounded like a guy who just realized his NFT is actually a JPEG. When the bull run doesn't show up on the predicted date, it's not disappointment. It's just the universe testing your diamond hands and your ability to refresh Twitter every 30 seconds. That's when the real show begins. Grab your popcorn, because it's time for the Excuse Olympics, and every guru's going for gold. Welcome to the Great Crypto Excuse-a-thon, where the only thing more inflated than the egos are the explanations. This is where the gurus truly earn their money, by inventing more plot twists than a soap opera marathon. Admit they were wrong? Please. That's for amateurs and people who read the instructions before assembling IKEA furniture. That's for amateurs. Instead, they pivot, faster than a crypto influencer changing their Twitter bio after a rug pull. With the grace of a ballerina, if that ballerina was wearing roller skates on a banana peel. The prediction wasn't wrong, you see. It was just temporarily on vacation, like your uncle's hairline. It was just delayed, like your food delivery when you're already hangry. The timeline has been extended, again and again. And, oh look, another extension. The bull run isn't canceled, it's just fashionably late. Like every cool kid at a party. It's just postponed due to unforeseen circumstances, which is code for we have no idea what's happening. It's kind of like when your flight is delayed, but instead of bad weather, it's because Mercury is in retrograde and your pilot is a magic 8-ball. Unfavorable macroeconomic conditions. Translation: the vibes were off. The Federal Reserve's hawkish stance. Or maybe they just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. My favorite excuse? Blaming the whales. Because nothing says sound financial analysis like blaming a sea creature for your portfolio. Whales are these mythical crypto billionaires who supposedly control the market, basically the Loch Ness Monster with a Coinbase account. If the price goes down, it's because the whales are accumulating. If it goes up, they're pumping. If it goes sideways, they're probably just napping. If the price goes up, it's because the whales are starting the pump. Or maybe they just needed gas money for their yacht. They are the all-purpose boogeyman of the crypto world, like blaming your little brother for eating the last cookie, but with more spreadsheets. They're both the reason you're not rich yet, and the reason you will be rich soon. Schrodinger's fortune, and the reason you will be rich soon. Just keep believing, and refreshing. It's a perfect, unfalsifiable narrative, like a horoscope, but with more charts and less accountability. So after all the charts, the gurus, the failed predictions, and my cousin Vinny's guaranteed Dogecoin retirement plan, what have we learned? Drumroll, please. We've learned the most important lesson in crypto. Absolutely nobody knows anything. Not a clue. Nada, zilch. The market is basically a magic 8-ball with a caffeine addiction. That's it. That's the secret. The only thing more unpredictable than Bitcoin is my Aunt Linda's casserole. Not the YouTubers with their urgent thumbnails, not the Twitter analysts with laser eyes, not the Wall Street suits, and definitely not Elon Musk tweeting from his hot tub. The entire crypto market? It's a circus. A wild, meme-fueled, banana-throwing circus where the clowns are also the ringmasters. It's like a casino run by internet trolls. The house doesn't even know the rules. Sometimes the roulette wheel is just a spinning Doge meme. Trying to predict the next bull run? You'd have better luck predicting where a squirrel will hide its nuts during a thunderstorm. You can guess, you can chart, you can even consult your horoscope, but you're probably going to be wrong. Sorry, Gemini. And you know what? That's okay. It's okay to laugh at this stuff. In fact, it's required. Laugh at the thumbnails with exploding rockets. Laugh at the predictions that aged like milk. Laugh at the time you bought a coin because it had a cool dog on it and it immediately tanked. It's funny, we're all just monkeys with smartphones throwing money at digital bananas and hoping one turns into a Lambo or, a banana plantation, or maybe just a banana, who knows? Not me, not you, not anyone. And that, my friends, is the only sure thing in crypto.